I was asleep and the water started coming in through the door. I got up and stood up, and about that time the whole door fell on the floor.
And he wakes up and said, "We're getting flooded." And the first thing I thought of when I stepped out was, oh, now I gotta clean the floors again. I had a flashlight, and by the time I walked around, picked a couple things I wanted to make sure didn't get wet, and the dining room table was up floating. And I just remember putting the dog on the dining room table. And there were French doors. They opened up and it was like the water came in like a mini tsunami. And you don't process it, the first thing you think about is, I've got to get out. And the water must have just been rising, 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 because we stood on that pergola out front. Well, we couldn't climb up there, so the water took us up there. And then it receded very quickly. When my daughter and her husband picked us up at the Ingram Elementary School, where they evacuated us to, we came back and she took some amazing pictures, but you could see the water line all over, and it was about that far from the ceiling. We couldn't believe what was happening here. From the get-go, somebody cares. They were in here.
They came in and they took everything out of our house, and it was out here in the yard, you know.
And there was a group that mucked out the garage. Then all of a sudden, the sheetrock appeared and people were putting sheetrock up. The painters were volunteers and they did an amazing job. And then they came several Thursdays and laid the floor. Everything was through Somebody Cares. Well, this wall was taken down and that support put up, and we're gonna have a countertop here, and that's gonna be our eating. This is where the baby grand piano was, and my daughter took a picture. It was smashed against the wall. Tipped up, that's how powerful that water was. The refrigerator here was on the floor. And then the tile man's been working in here. My daughters picked some really nice tile. But we don't have a storage. What you see here, plus a few things at my daughter's house is all that we have. We didn't save anything else.
Tell her about the bookmobile.
Well, that is a little miracle. I decided I wanted to drive a bookmobile a few years ago. We ended up buying a vintage travel trailer and put shelves in, and we take children's books to the farmer's market. After the flood, the bookmobile was...
Yeah, it floated down the road a ways. They had to go get it and bring it back.
There was like mud like this, and the water had gone up halfway. But there were 4 women that spent all morning cleaning the bookmobile out. And the man that did the black mold sprayed in it and said, it's safe. That was important to me. I was really worried about that. Now, it's gonna be messy because when I go to the farmer's market, I sit a rug out here with many, many books out there. And people take books. There's no limit because I have so many books. And look at all my Somebody Cares teddy bears.
Somebody Cares bears.
Doug came out with some, and Mark gave me some. Somebody Cares knew what they were doing. They've been very, very, very supportive. We feel fortunate because, I mean, our roof was fine. The foundation was checked and fine. The sewer was checked and found okay. And it's gonna be beautiful. It'll be very, very pretty.